welcome back to Spike's E3 2012 All Access Live. Here to tell us about his Hulu exclusive series, Spoiler, and which games he's excited for this E3 is writer, director, producer Kevin Smith. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm excellent. It's like
Pumped
a
up?
telethon coverage. It's just, it's nonstop. Do you stay awake the whole time?
Yes, I'm pretty much just like a robot. I plug in and we just keep going for the entire time.
How do you do it? Is it sugar or they just deliver tons of cocaine to this set?
I can't reveal my secrets.
They promised me drugs. That hasn't happened yet.
Time to stop talking about the drugs.
Yeah.
What are you most excited to see about at E3 this year?
Honestly, I'm not the guy that kind of goes every year. This is new to me. Muse, my friend Jason Muse, the guy who plays Jay and my Silent Bob, he's the big E3 guy. This year, because we got the Hulu spoiler show, we get a little more access, and so I think that's the only reason he wanted to see that show happen. He's a producer on that show, and he was just like, we'll get into E3.
That's good. I like that he was thinking long term.
It is. He's always kind of plotting ahead. But we're starting, our company, Smodco, is starting a gaming division called Smartcade. And one of the first games we're doing is an iPad thing, but we're very into the notion of like doing the first person type game with Jay and Silent Bob, because we can't play those characters in real life anymore, too fat, too old. But in a video game, you know, you could keep us kind of young or something like that.
All right, well, you keep us posted. We'll be looking for the exclusive here on GTTV. So what are some of the topics and big debates that we can be expecting to be discussed on Spoilers?
This week we watched Snow White and the Huntsman. So the idea behind this show is me and 40 people go to a movie. We pay to sit around, watch the flick, then we come back to our studio and discuss it, just like the way you do in a movie chat room. And so we did it for Snow White and the Huntsman. It was so much fun, man, because you get a bunch of different opinions, a bunch of different colors. It's not, if you're looking for erudition on film, this is not where you're gonna find it. It's more a celebration of movies. We say we don't review movies, we revere them. So we sat around and talked about Snow White and the Huntsman for a while. That was fun. And then Carrie Fisher came in and we interviewed her, and we didn't do like the dopey couches and stuff. We built a throne, looks like Conan's throne from the end of the Conan movie. And so she sat there and we talked to her, and she was giving us stuff that I'd never heard before. I'm a lifelong John Belushi fan, lifelong Star Wars fan. She told me something I had no idea. She was like, Belushi tried to get into Empire Strikes Back, told us a story about that, and then told us a story about dropping LSD. It was fantastic. Then we dumped a little cartoon in there. It's fun. It's this kind of fun, energetic show that really seems to love movies quite a bit.
All right, that sounds amazing. Now, of course, you're going to have some animated shorts on the show. Tell us quickly, we just got a minute here, but tell us quickly about those.
They're from a group called Powerhouse Animation. Our little company, Smodco, has been real into taking the audio from the podcast that we do at smodcast.com, taking the audio and turning them into cartoons. And so Powerhouse Animation, which is the same group that we're doing our game with, called Fly, Fat Ass Fly. These cats have been doing cartoons for Hollywood Babylon exclusively just for the spoiler show, and they're fun. It takes me, and there's a guy named Ralph Garman that I do the podcast with called Hollywood Babylon, big favorite online, and so we're taking pieces of it, the ones that aren't too R-rated, and drawing cartoons around and popping them into the show. And so it's one more added bit. Like there's something in there for everybody. It's a total stoner show. Stoners will love the show. They can watch it on Hulu right now.